Alright, here's a question. What do cars, TikTok, and steel have in common? Give up? They're all part of one of the hottest topics in global economics right now. Tariffs. Today, we're unpacking the drama behind President Trump's big tariff moves, how they're shaking up industries, and what it all means for your wallet. Welcome to our channel. Here, we share valuable investment knowledge and market updates to help you become a more confident investor. Subscribe to our channel so you won't miss out on future content. It's free, and start your journey to smarter investing. Let's start with the latest bombshell. President Trump just announced a whopping 25% tariff on imported cars. This means if your dream car is made outside the US, you're going to pay a lot more for it, starting April 2nd, 2025. But wait, it doesn't hit 25% right away. It starts at 2.5% and gradually ramps up. Think of it like a price hike on your Netflix subscription, but for cars. The goal? To bring car manufacturing and jobs back to American soil. The administration says this will generate $100 billion in revenue. Sounds great, right? But here's the twist. Experts warn this could spike car prices and cause chaos in production. Oh, and fun fact. Trump hinted he might tweak these tariffs to help sell TikTok. Yep, TikTok. Who says trade policies can't be entertaining? By the way, hit the like button to save this video for future reference. You'll want to come back to this later if you're serious about staying informed. Now, why all the drama about tariffs? Trump sees them as his Swiss Army knife tool that can do it all. Economically, he says tariffs will reduce trade deficits, boost U.S. manufacturing, and bring in revenue to balance the federal budget. Politically, it's about protecting national security and showing other countries who's boss. And socially, he claims tariffs could even help fund solutions for issues like childcare costs. But not everyone's buying it. Critics say tariffs could lead to higher prices for you, the consumer, and put the U.S. in a trading standoff with other countries. Imagine being at a party where everyone's arguing over who owes what for the pizza. That's basically international trade right now. Speaking of balancing the budget, let's talk money. Trump wants tariffs to be the golden goose that lays budget balancing eggs. The plan? Shift the tax burden from Americans to foreign countries. There's even talk of creating an external revenue service to collect all that sweet tariff cash. But here's the catch. If tariffs work and imports drop, that could shrink the revenue pie. It's like trying to lose weight while also counting on eating more cake. Experts warn this approach could backfire with higher prices, counter tariffs from other countries, and a lot of angry consumers. So, why does Trump believe tariffs are the answer to everything? He sees them as a triple threat: economic, political, and social. Economically, it's about kickstarting domestic industries and reducing trade deficits. Politically, he wants fair trade. If another country charges us, we charge them right back. And socially, he's pitching tariffs as a way to tackle issues like drug trafficking and even fund social programs. But critics argue that the only thing tariffs are really good at is making everything more expensive and alienating trade partners. If you're ready to stop feeling confused about the economy and start mastering it, we've got something amazing for you. Sign up for our free SF on this stock investment masterclass. It's your ultimate guide to earning serious returns with just 15 minutes a day. The link is in the pinned comment and description below. But here's the catch. This offer is only available for a limited time. Don't miss out on this life-changing opportunity to rewrite your financial story. Let's zoom in on how tariffs hit your wallet. Spoiler alert, it's not pretty. Tariffs act like a hidden tax on everyday goods. Take washing machines, for example. After tariffs, their prices jumped by 12%, costing U.S. consumers $1.5 billion. And it's not just appliances. Think fresh produce, electronics, even cars. Families could face an extra $800 in annual costs, with middle-income households losing as much as $3,900 a year. It's like heading to the grocery store and discovering everything suddenly on the gourmet shelf. Sure, tariffs aim to boost U.S. production, but they leave consumers and businesses paying the price literally. Now, let's talk jobs. Tariffs are like a double-edged sword for employment. On one hand, they protect industries like steel and aluminum, creating jobs there. On the other hand, higher costs for imported materials lead to layoffs in industries that rely on those imports. Studies estimate the Trump-era tariffs wiped out 142,000 jobs in the U.S. Sure, you might save 1,000 jobs in steel production, but you could lose 75,000 in industries that use steel. It's like fixing one hole in a leaky boat while ignoring 5 others. The long-term effects of tariffs? Not great. They're like a bad diet. They might work temporarily, but end up doing more harm than good. Tariffs reduce GDP by up to 0.4% annually, costing the U.S. economy $80 to $110 billion a year. They also lead to higher consumer prices, with households paying an extra $1,100 to $1,400 per year. And they mess with market dynamics, making industries less efficient and less competitive. While some sectors benefit in the short term, the overall economy takes a hit. Think of it as robbing Peter to pay Paul, except Peter is a broke college student and Paul is your rich uncle. Want to help a friend understand this better? Share this video with them. It might just inspire them to take control of their financial future too. And what happens when tariffs escalate into a full-blown trade war? Chaos. Countries start slapping tariffs on each other like it's a game of Uno gone wrong. Trade wars disrupt global supply chains, slow down economies, and hurt everyone involved. Historical examples, like the Smoot-Hawley Tariff Act of 1930, show how these conflicts can spiral out of control. Modern trade wars, like the US-China showdown, have caused billions in damages. It's a lose-lose situation, where no one leaves the table happy. Tariffs also add fuel to the inflation fire. When businesses face higher import costs, they pass those costs on to you. Tariffs can add 0.5 to 0.8 percentage points to inflation, making everything from groceries to gadgets more expensive. And inflation complicates things for central banks, which might raise interest rates to cool things down or lower them to stimulate growth. Either way, tariffs make monetary policy a juggling act. Finally, let's break down what tariffs really are. They're taxes on imported goods, plain and simple. Governments use them to shield domestic industries and generate revenue. There are three types: specific tariffs, which charge a flat fee per item, and valorum tariffs, which are based on a percentage of the item's value, and compound tariffs, which mix both. While tariffs can provide short-term protection for some industries, they often lead to inefficiencies, higher prices, and strained trade relations in the long run. If you haven't already, hit the bell notification so you won't miss any of our latest updates. So there you have it, the good, the bad, and the ugly of tariffs. They're complicated, controversial, and impact everything from your grocery bill to global diplomacy. Whether you're in favor of them or not, one thing's for sure: tariffs are here to stay, at least for now. Stewardship Finance Academy, turning you into a confident investor.